Hey, what's up, everybody? My best purchases of 2020. We are going to look at everything that I bought in the year of 2020. Now, technically, a couple of these was purchased in 2019, but they are 2020 coins. They were bought at the tail end of 2019 because they were pre-orders for 2020. So we're going to take a look at them, but we're going to talk about what was my best purchases of 2020. And we are going to start out with my first purchase of 2020, which was the 2020 Perth Mint Kookaburra. That's right, that was my very first purchase of 2020, followed up by, now this is the 30th anniversary Perth Mint Kookaburra 2020. Yes, indeed, really cool. It had on the reverse the 1990 design. Really awesome. And then we had followed up by, this was my second purchase for 2020. It was actually purchased in 2019, but again, it was a pre-order for 2020, and this is the 1/10 ounce gold 2020 1/10 ounce 30th anniversary Kookaburra. That's right. I bought three of these, and at the time, these were they kind of had a higher premium, but gold at the time was in the $1,400 range. Can you believe that? Just a short time ago, December of 2019, gold was in the $1,400 range, and that is where I bought this. And this here, I do believe, I am going to say this was my number one purchase. I bought this for $168. Then I had it slabbed. It came back as a MS70. I have three of them, bought three of these, and yes, they are now worth well over $230. Really awesome. And that's a raw coin. That's not considering the fact that they are MS70s. And I indeed do have three of those. Really awesome. My best purchase of 2020, in my view, right there. And then another purchase of 2020 was my only 2020 American Silver Eagle, because I bought this one from my local coin shop. I bought it for about $22, which at the time I thought was a pretty high price to pay. Silver was about between $17 and $18 an ounce. Who knew that in January of 2020 when I bought this, who knew? If I knew then what I knew now, maybe I would have picked up a couple more of these 2020s when silver was $17 an ounce. So there we have that. This one was bought later in 2020. This is the 1 ounce uncirculated American Gold Eagle. A little bit of a higher premium. This is more of a collectible than bullion, but this is the uncirculated American Gold Eagle. Yes, indeed, the uncirculated American Gold Eagle. So there you have that. And then another purchase that also had a higher premium at the time was I bought 5 of the 2020 United States Mint Silver Proof sets. These, when I purchased these, I bought 5 of these, and they were $64.50, which again had a pretty high premium. But then later in the year, the United States Mint jacked up the price of the silver proof sets to $105. And these also came with the reverse proof Jefferson Nichols from the West Point Mint, and I had these graded as well. And some of them came back at 69s, none of them came back at a 70, and one of them actually came back as a 65, a pretty horrible grade. Where's that one at? Where's that 65? Is it right here? That's the 68, and here's the 65. Pretty bad grade. That is a horrible grade to get on a modern coin like that. Pretty bad. But the price of these was jacked up to $105, and I actually sold a couple of these just not too long ago and got about $120 for two of these. I still have 3 left. I still have 3 of these sets left. Never sold any of the nickels, but I still have 3 of these sets left, and I'm gonna probably end up hanging on to these. But since the United States Mint sold out of these pretty quickly, for most of the year they were unavailable. So these, very desirable. Will they be desirable in the future? Who knows? But 2020 was a popular year for coin stacking and silver stacking, silver collecting. A lot of people wanted to buy it. So I was able to take advantage of selling a couple of these for more than double of what I paid for them. So really awesome. And that meant that these nickels were really free. Freebie nickels, because I kept these, sold a couple of these, still have all of these. And who knows if these are going to be hot in the future. Probably not. I mean, these kind of are a bit of a gimmick coin, but being the fact that they have a very low mintage compared to what nickels generally have when they're circulated, these mintage is going to probably be somewhere around 300,000, where most of the time nickels are minted over 2, 3, 4, 500,000 nickels. So those are my purchases of 2020. Not a whole lot, because 2020 for me was a year mainly of not stacking or collecting much, but mostly paying off debt. But that is what I purchased in 2020. But I do definitely think my best purchases of 2020 was these 1/10 ounce gold kookaburras. These were purchased when spot price was about $1,400. And then also these silver proof sets that were purchased at $64.50 a piece. And then the price of these from the mint was jacked up to $105. So those, I believe, are my 2 best buys of 2020. What was your best purchase of 2020? These are my 2. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone. I forgot to mention in this video about the V75 end of World War II 75th anniversary American Eagle silver proof coin. Why did I forget to mention this in this video? Well, because I don't have any of them back yet. I sent them out to PCGS in November. I was hoping to get them back. I paid for expedited service, and I was hoping to get them back before Christmas. It is now January 14th, and I still do not have them back from PCGS. So I did forget to mention this. This was one of my better purchases of 2020 as well. Not as good if I would have had it back before Christmas, because they have lost a lot of its secondary market value. They were going for well over $400 as a raw coin. Now they're between $250 and $300. So hopefully they come back soon. Hopefully they will be 70s, and I will probably be trading at least a couple of them. I have three. I will probably be trading at least 2 of them in for gold, possibly keeping one, but I may be trading all of them in for gold. So I didn't want to forget to mention about these because these were a couple of purchases that I made in 2020. And this, yes, probably would be at the top of the list as far as best purchases of 2020. But I don't have them back from PCGS yet. Hurry up, PCGS.